Let's do it. This is a basic rundown of how are you gonna wire your system without a remote. Next video, I'll show it with a remote. Okay, so you're gonna need your Fultec. Of course, this is an off-brand Fultec, but it still works. Okay, first thing you want to do is cut your wire, right? This long, approximately 10 inches. 10 inches long. Put your wire connectors on. Okay, I'm gonna take this one off to show you. Just these spades, right? You're gonna take one wire like this, put your spade on, put it onto the number 2 port. The number 2 port. Okay. Tighten it up. Then get another wire, black wire. You can make it the same length, about 10 inches. Put it on. Alright. Then you get this, set it aside. Now, next thing you want to do is go ahead and mount your light. I have a light. Choose whatever light you want and mount your toggle switch. I posted on the parts list which toggle switch I use. Mount your toggle switch up to your box. It's self-explanatory. Drill your holes and put it in. All right. Next, once the light is in, just leave these wires on the side. Okay. Go ahead and connect 2 wires, approximately 10 inches long to it. I just use green ones, green and white one, so I can show you guys how it's routing. So once that's connected, then on the bottom of your box, you want 3 of these, okay? 3 wire grommets. You can use the size of PG7. I'll put the sizes that I use in the parts list, but drill your holes, put 3 of those in, okay? Now, the first one right here, you can put it in any order. However, the first one I put is going to be the wire from the pressure switch. The wires from the pressure switch, you will only use 3 of them. You'll use this white one, this blue one, and this brown one. This blue one is going to be your negative wire. This brown one is going to be your positive, and this white one is going to send the signal to the SSR. The white one is going to go into port 3. Okay? So the first one here is coming from your pressure switch. The next one right here is coming from your battery. All these wires that I use in here are 16 gauge, 16 AWG, okay? So you'll have your negative from your battery and positive from your battery. Negative from your battery, positive from your battery. And then this sole wire, you see how thick this wire is? It's not as thick as this, right? This is a 3-wire 16 AWG cord. I used it just because of the thickness, right? But you only need 1 wire. Put from here, and this is gonna actually go to your clutch. This wire right here is gonna go to your clutch. Okay, so we got 3 inputs: your pressure switch, the 2 wires coming from your battery, and then the one going out to your clutch. All right, now this is the basic wiring without a remote. I wire all mine with remote, but some of you will not use a remote. Here we go. Then you're gonna want 3 of these. These are just connectors. You don't need to use these connectors. Use whatever connectors you want. but you need 3 of them. Okay, 3 port. Okay. First thing we're going to do is we're going to connect the SSR. Okay, so do this. So remember, this wire right here is going to your clutch. Where's the wire going to your clutch going to? It's going to port 1. Okay, some SSRs are different and the load is reversed. But for this brand, if you're using the one I got and it's the 12 volt DC, it's the DC, you're gonna just put it to port 1. Okay. Secure it in there. Next, we're gonna connect is gonna be this white wire, this thin white wire coming from the pressure switch. You're gonna simply get it. See on here on the end, if you can see it, I put a little metal ferrule. Just put it right there. It goes into number 3. Boom. Next, you're gonna get your wire clips. Okay. Let's start with power. The power wire coming from your 12 volt battery. Put it into one terminal. Clip it. The bottom wire from your toggle switch. Put it into the same one. Boom. Set it aside. That's done. Could I have run this directly to here? Yes. But I'm not doing it because I'm going to show you in the next video of how I do my remote. Next, we're going to take care of all the negatives, right? So this is the negative wire coming from the battery. Negative wire coming from the battery. Connect all your negative ports. Boom. This one right here, going to port 4 with the black wire. It's the negative. It's going to go right here. And to the negative from the battery. Then this blue one, like I said earlier, this is your negative from your pressure switch, right? Go ahead and get your negative from your light and you can twist it together because you got thin wires, and then simply connect it to the negative port. All right, we took care of all the negatives. Next, we're going to take care of all the positives. All right, so once you click your toggle switch on, it's going to send power to this line. So we're going to go ahead and put it to there. Then we're going to take port number 2 on your SSR, this wire, and we're going to plug it into that same line. Boom. Okay, now we're going to get this brown wire, the brown wire from the pressure switch, and we're going to take the red wire from your light. We'll twist these together. And then simply put it in the port. And you're all wired up. Your box is complete. Of course, you would want to mount these to the side, make it all nice and neat, but this is the basic wiring of how you wire a pressure switch and your clutch. So this is the wire, as you can see, and that will go to your clutch. It has one of these connectors on there, okay? Boom. And you plug it into your clutch. This is the end of your wires for your pressure switch, and this just simply goes on and gets screwed on. And then this is your wires to your battery. Positive, negative. Okay? Then that's about it. You have to ground your, run a negative wire from your skid to your battery. Yeah, it has to be grounded. That grounds the clutch. But that's basically it. 10 minutes, well, 11 minutes to show you how to do it. This will probably take some of you about 30 minutes because you got to strip wires and stuff like that. But this is the basic wiring.